Hi guys, this is Rob with another Python tutorial, and today what we're going to be focusing on is other list methods. So I showed you guys some basic operators and functions, but now we're going to show you some methods that you could use. These are just different things. Let's see, list one, it's still defined as that. We want to count the number of items. Okay, well list1.count. Whoops. What do we do wrong here? Oh, count the number of items, sorry. If we were looking to do list1.length. Oh no, length list1, sorry. Len list1. This would give us the length of the whole list. 4. As I showed in the last tutorial, in the previous tutorial. If we wanted to count the occurrence of a certain item in a list, count 1. Boom. 0 times. Remember? Because now we put a 5 where the 1 was. So there's no more 1s in our list, but if we turn into a 5, we get a result of 1. Really useful in programs, guys. So we've went over append, which always, I forgot to mention, adds your item to the exact end of the list, because remember, lists are an ordered data type. The fact that we could index lists and manipulate their index shows that they're ordered. Basically, in the Python, behind the scenes, each is, located at the specific value. Later on, we'll get to dictionaries, which they're not what you're thinking. They're not a book with words in it. A dictionary in Python is just another data container, another data type, and I'll go over more of that later. Main thing, they're unordered. Lists are ordered, but let's hop back into lists. List, another useful value, list.index of item. List.index of 5. Now, this should say 0. There you go, 0. Now, list1.index fish. This should be 3, right, guys? Because fish is the 4th element in our list, but indexing starts at 0, so it's at index 3. Remember that. 3. There you go. All right. Pop. Well, pop, it basically removes and returns the last item in list. So list1.pop. Removes and returns, guys. I can't emphasize this enough. It doesn't just remove it, but it also returns it. It doesn't just return it, it removes it. Now, you might actually say, wait a minute, I don't really know what returning is, and really a key thing to note is the difference between return and print, which we haven't went over. So for this, I'm going to jump into our good friend Microsoft Word here, and I'm just going to go over a little bit return and print. Return. Some of this stuff we haven't went over, so just do me a favor, take my word on it, and I'll go over it later again when the idea is more solidified in your mind. Basically, returns a value to the function call, the function or method call. A lot of people in Python call them methods. Method call. And the other thing it does is terminates the execution of the function. Note here, it doesn't terminate program execution, it terminates function execution. But again, you probably don't know what all that means, so I'm not going to bore you with an explanation right now until we've learned some more concepts. Print displays the value to the screen. See here? So print is more of an implicit function. Print is done for our benefit, printing something to the user. Return is more of an explicit function, which actually goes on behind the scenes in the program. Your Python program identifies the value being returned as that value. Print, if we went into the program, it's just a displayed thing. This right here, return, it's a value known by the program. So don't make the mistake of using print where you should use return and vice versa. And we'll go over that in a later tutorial. And that's going to wrap up this tutorial, guys. Thanks, and I hope to see you next time.